Remember, athletes, it's about consistency first, then intensity. Transformation is about changing who we are through our habits. Your path to success, it's a journey. You are unstoppable. You are an athlete. Every day that we wake up able to enjoy the day with the health that we have is a gift. You know, the goal is to become 1% better every single day. Your workout is done and your results are there. Unleash that unstoppable force within you. What's up, athletes? Welcome back. Today, we're working the arms with just an elastic tubing. Now, this is going to be a wicked workout. It's only 5 minutes long. This is a no-stop workout. We've got 5 arm and shoulder sculpting exercises that we're going to be doing together, all in a standing position. So go grab that elastic band. If you just have that stretchy band without the handles, no problem. You'll be able to follow along today. But today I want to show you how effective and powerful this thing can be, because it easily fits into your bag. You can bring it with you anywhere. And really, this is a full gym if you know how to access it. So I'm going to give you some fresh ideas today and really make sure you get a great workout and feel nice and sore tomorrow. All right, so let's get going. So again, all you're going to need is just this band. We're going to work for 60 seconds without any breaks. And because this is a wild card type workout that you see across my channel, I'll show you your first exercise. Then you'll check the box above to know what's coming up next. Okay, here we go. So when working with bands, it's super important that, number one, you have the right resistance. So they all come in different thicknesses and they all have different resistances, but you can also just play around with it by either stretching it out a little bit or keeping it a little bit loose. Our first movement today is going to be a hammer curl. So I'm going to place this under my foot and then I'm going to just stabilize my hips. I squeeze the glutes to activate the core, and then I just bring up the band, exhale as I come up, curling at the elbows, and I really super glue those elbows to my side. So remember, working for 60 seconds without any break. Are you ready to rock and roll? Because here it is in 3, 2, 1, and go. All right, so squeeze the glutes. And then you'll see that as we're working out together, you're gonna see that I'm adjusting the band, which I want you to get into the habit of. It doesn't take long, but once you feel, for example, oh, I'm stretching a bit more on the left side and it feels a bit harder, then you want to just adjust the tension so that it feels equal on both sides. And now I'm not one to really isolate the muscles over here and just work one muscle, but you'll notice that you're strengthening your grip with this movement. You're actually engaging your core because you're really focusing on creating a little bit of tension, just a little bit more than you would if you were maybe working with free weights. And then the other thing about bands is that as you increase the tension, you increase the resistance. When you work with dumbbells, the resistance is the same all the way through the range of motion. But with band work, it gets harder as you get into that deeper sort of end of the movement. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and bring the band behind us. So I'm actually gonna create more tension here. I'm gonna get into a nice squat position, and then I'm gonna push out and then bring my hands together. So this is a press, and see, I just readjusted because that felt a bit easy for me. And you notice I let go of the handles and just grabbed the part of the band that was a little bit giving me more access to more resistance. So again, play around with it. The goal, of course, is to be able to feel it. If it's super loose, if you're at this motion right here at the end here and the band is loose, you need to tug a little bit more. Maybe purchase a new band. I have some on my website, 𝗟𝗢𝗢𝗎𝗓.com/products, which are the bands I recommend to use. They're really great quality at a really wicked price. And there are different resistance sizes, so be able to give you access to a bit more variety. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, let's go now. One more time. We're gonna do an upright row. So I like now to place it on my other foot just to get a bit more tension and balance in the body. All right, so maybe you also want to cross this over. So I just felt right now, feels a bit easy for me. So another little trick is to cross the band. And again, this is what it looks like when you're working with bands. You're constantly adjusting, because instead of doing the full minute when you know it wasn't that challenging, it's better just to quickly do an adjust. Now I really feel the tension. My shoulders are on fire. Good work. And in just a moment, I'm going to place the band around both my feet. I'm going to fold forward, and I'm going to do a bent over row. Good job. 3 minutes. I'm already feeling a massive burn. Remember, this is only a 5-minute workout. How amazing is that? 3, 2, 1. All right, now I'm going to use both feet, really thinking about driving the knees out. And then I can row here, or if I wanted to, I can cross over, which I'm going to do because I know I need a bit more tension, and then really control the descent. So fold forward, push the knees out, and then make sure that the wrists and the elbows are in line so that you're not externally rotating. Good work. That's it, you got this. Keep it up. Continue to breathe. And then in just a moment, we're gonna get into an external rotation movement around the shoulders. And I really love to do more external rotation than internal rotation, simply because most of the day we are internally rotated at the shoulder, just sitting at our desk. All right, so up here, we're gonna externally rotate, keep the elbows up, and then come back. So the majority of the day, we're sitting at the shoulders, we're sitting at the desk. Yeah, that's where the oxygen is right now. We're sitting at the desk and our shoulders are rotated forward. So I prefer to do more external rotation movements because that's generally the weakness that the majority of us have if we have a job where we're driving all day or sitting at the desk all day, or otherwise not really using the back muscles. And of course, gravity adds a factor to that as well. Oh man, that is such a good burn. How is that feeling for you? I'm feeling my biceps, I'm feeling the back of my shoulders, I'm feeling my traps. It's really targeting a lot for me. And I know that I have the right weight because I'm feeling it in many places. I have the right resistance, rather. 3, 2, 1. And break. Oh, that was so good. How did you like that? Do you want to see more of that? If you comment below and let me know how that went for you, it'll help me create that content that you want to see. Now you have the opportunity to repeat one more time or check out the other workout I have for you at the end of this video. And then remember, if you've liked it, give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, subscribe so that we keep training together. All right, athletes, now let's go refuel, rehydrate, and let's meet in the next one. You got this.